Howdy heartthrobs. Back for another review, this time something a little bit different. The good people from Aftershokz have sent me their top of the range headphones, which are wireless bone conduction headphones called the Aeropex. Now, I'm not one for doing unboxings, but I will give it a quick go just to see what you get. You get a good looking fellow on the front. On the back, they give you a brief rundown of what you can expect from the headphones. Put that down over there. More beautiful people running around and looking far better than I could ever hope to. Headphones themselves inside. Comes with a little accessory pack. Inside the accessory pack, obviously you get all the gubbins and literature and stuff and guarantees and warranty cards. 2-year warranty with these, by the way, which is not bad. You get a rubbery type waterproof case to put your headphones in. Also in there, a charging cable. Not just one charging cable, you get two, which means you can leave one in the car, in the office, wherever you want to go. It's always good to have a couple of charging cables. And some ear defense or earplugs, so that if you wish, you can cancel out the noise around you. The reason for the earplugs is because they are bone conduction, which basically means they rattle your napper rather than go inside your ear. Now, let's have a little look at some of the specs that these have got. I'm reading it because I haven't memorised it. One thing I do know is that they do have an 8-hour battery life, and it is a true 8-hour battery life. I've been amazed by these things, just how well they've worked and how long they've lasted. IP67 from waterproof. They have a moisture detection thing, so if you get on the charging port and water absolutely saturates it, it gives you a little beep beep, so you know that and you can sort it out. Your chargers that come are magnetic and they only go on one way. If you try to put them on the other way, it obviously pushes itself away, being magnetic. Now, I know that I've criticised the magnetic charging on some torches before. This actually seems to work well, I've got to say. So yeah, that's a good plus. Now, I've used these up on the hills in wind, and where they rattle on your head rather than sit inside your ear, like so, I've found that wind noise isn't a problem. In fact, let me just show you how they work. As you can see, I will just now drag up some music. Now, you probably can't hear anything until they're good, very good. Now, this leads me on to another thing that I think they're missing a trick with. I would recommend that their box, if they was to make it out of a resonant material that could extend, you could actually have a little speaker set up. Anyway, I digress. The way these sit on your head, they are very, very comfortable. And what I have found when I've been riding the bike and my good young lady's been using it on the horse, that does not get in your way whatsoever. The microphone, when you're using them as like a hands-free kit, works absolutely well. When my good lady's been out trotting, I've had absolutely no problem hearing her whatsoever. And the other very good thing, it's got a button on there that is really easy to find. If you get your phone call, you just tap it and you've answered your phone. No need to muck about with your phone. If you come off your mountain bike, boom, call Jack, or call your wife, call whoever. There's a button there. Works absolutely brilliant. Now, these are currently coming in at about 150 quid, which does sound pretty pricey. My go-to headphones last year were these, the Bose QC something or other, I don't know off the top of my head. They come in at about 220 quid. They're noise cancelling, brilliant headphones, but, wrong one. As you can see, when they're in, they're pretty cumbersome. They fall out your ears when you're laying in your hammock. And you can't hear what's going on around you. If you're out on your push bike or you're running, you need to be able to hear road noise, traffic noise, people creeping up behind you trying to nick your wallet and all that sort of stuff. These are brilliant for that. And the comfort level, I've worn them for the full 8 hours and it really hasn't been an issue. Another thing I really like about them, with the Bose headphones, obviously it's Bose. You're going to get phenomenal sound quality. These aren't as good sound quality wise as the Bose, but they are still very good. What you do find with them, because they're bone conduction, they miss just a little bit on the bass notes, but they have very good mid-range and the high range is good. The bass isn't bad, it's just not as good as the Bose. So that means stuff like audiobooks and podcasts they excel in. I actually prefer them to the Bose for them. The music, they're still very good, just not as good. But it is a bonus when you lay there in your hammock and you haven't got to look for them in the morning when you've fallen asleep with them on. Also, the amount of time that battery works for is a godsend. You can have a full night. Charging time, I found, is only about half an hour, and they have been absolutely spotty dog. I would honestly recommend them to anyone, purely because I like gadgets, and although I'm not going to give you the ins and outs and what terahertz, blah, 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 because I don't know it, I'm not a geek. What I can tell you is they're comfortable and they work. Now, shockwaves. They do a cheaper version for about 70 odd quid, and they have given me a £5 off code that is usable for the next month, which I'll put in the link description below. Don't take my word for it. Go and have a look at other reviews. There's plenty out there. This is their market leading brand. I'm trying to think of the word I'm looking for. I can't. So yeah, this is their flagship. It's their flagship one. And they're bloody good. Really good. Aeropex by Aftershokz. Wireless bone conduction headphones. And if you do wear them to go out running, I don't know why you would. You should only run if you're getting chased. You could end up looking as pretty as that man there. Ta-ra!